Number one, if the demand for one commodity excludes another, it is said to be dash. If the demand for one commodity excludes another, it is said to be dash. A. Competitive demand. B. Composite demand. C. Derived demand. D. Complementary demand. Demand and supply are very crucial topics when it comes to economics, and it's something that you should not joke with. In fact, I would recommend you go over to your textbook and read it up again, right? Read up demand, read up supply. These are crucial topics that JAMB always pick questions from. Okay, if the demand for one commodity excludes emphasis on excludes. If the demand for one commodity excludes another, it is said to be that a competitive demand. B. Composite demand. C. Derived demand. D. Complementary demand. The answer is competitive demand, because when customers buy this one, they will not buy the other one, because demand for this one excludes demand for the other one. Do you understand? They are competitive demand. Of course, you know that what you are watching is, many of you have been demanding for part 5 in economics, and I'm giving it to you. What you are watching is part 5 of our Expo questions, review questions on JAMB economics. I recommend that you go over after you watch this part 5, also go over and start watching from part 1, because we actually did a lot from part 1, then part 2, part 3. Watch it with your pen and your paper. Watch it with every atom of seriousness. I often emphasize in any video that you should watch these videos not like somebody watching a movie or somebody watching a Nollywood film or cartoon. No. You are watching something tied to your destiny. Anything that influences your JAMB score, anything that influences whether you get admission this year or not, is something very crucial, and I expect you to treat it that way. Number 2, an effective way of controlling inflation in a mixed economy is to dash. An effective way of controlling inflation in a mixed economy is to dash. A. Reduce income tax. B. Ration available output. C. Increase imports. D. Increase productivity. An effective way of controlling inflation in a mixed economy is A. Reduce income tax, ration available output, increase productivity. D. Increase productivity. D is actually the answer. In a mixed economy, just increase productivity, you will reduce inflation. Now, tell me in the comment section, just explain mixed economy for me in the comment section. That is assignment number 1. I often give assignment because I already see something concerning your JAMB exam. That is why I pick certain areas and give it to you as an assignment. And I urge you not to dodge. Don't dodge the assignments we gave. You may dodge it and you enter the exam hall and you will be looking at the concept, looking at you as a question face to face. So go over, write it down, mixed economy, and tell me the answer in the comment section. In the process production, total output is at maximum when MP equals to 0, AP equals to 0, AP greater than 0, MP equals to 0. A. MP greater than 0, AP equals to 0. The answer is MP equals to 0. Demand patterns are maintained by the market on the basis of that. Can you see now that a lot of questions is coming from demand and supply? A lot. That is why I have often said, read with your past questions, read with your syllables, right? When you read your past questions, when you read your textbook with your past questions and your syllables, you get ready for your exam. That is why if you watch this particular video from now to the end, you will qualify to get free JAMB past questions and free JAMB syllables. You will get free JAMB past questions and free JAMB syllables if you watch this video till the end. Syllables on economics, past question on economics, on English, government, literature, just mention the subject. At the end of this video, you will be able to get it free of charge. Demand patterns are determined by the market on the basis of dash. Demand patterns are determined by the government on the basis of dash A. Consumer sovereignty. B. Consumer rationality. C. Price of commodity. D. Scale of preference. Demand patterns are determined by the market on the basis of dash consumer sovereignty, consumer rationality, price of commodity, and scale of preference. Demand patterns are determined by the market on the price of the commodity. Price of the commodity. Ranking is the method used in measuring dash. Ranking, there's a concept in economics. I mean, if you have done economics from your JS1, from your SS1 to this point you are writing JAMB, you should be able to know this concept very well. Ranking is the method used in measuring dash. A. Ordinal utility. B. Cardinal utility. C. Total utility. D. Marginal utility. Let me give you an assignment. I want you, after I answer this question, at the end of this video, tell me the difference between total utility and marginal utility. Of course, I need you to even go over to your textbook, your economics textbook, and study more in depth on utility, both how to calculate utility and all the rest. I know why I'm sending you to do this. Ranking is a method of measuring a ordinal utility, cardinal utility, total utility, and marginal utility. The answer is ordinal utility. Ordinal utility. You can also go tell me the meaning of ordinal utility. When a consumer is at equilibrium, the MPS XY is equal to dash. When a consumer is at equilibrium, the MPS SY is equal to dash. A. Product of the two prices. B. Ratio of the two prices. C. Difference of the two prices. D. Sum of the two prices. When a consumer is at equilibrium, the MPS SY is equal to, is a product of the two prices, ratio of the two prices, difference of the two prices, and sum of the two prices. The answer is ratio of the two prices. The ratio of the two prices. I hope you are learning. I hope you are following. By the way, beyond the economics, we have done many other videos on other subjects like government, like CRS, government, literature, other art subjects. We have also done on physics, chemistry, biology, English language, the JAMB novel. Now we have done several videos on those Expo questions, past questions. If you need me to give you access to those videos we have done so that you can begin from part 1, or if you missed anyone, you can go back and watch it with your pen and your paper, you let me know. Just tell me in the comment section, say, sir, please give me access to the videos you have done on. You mentioned the subject and I could give it to you. An increase in the circulation of money without a corresponding increase in output will lead to dash. An increase in the circulation of money without a corresponding increase in output will lead to dash. A. Stagflation. B. Deflection. C. Inflation. D. A rise in income levels. When there is more money without increase in output, it will lead to answer inflation. Inflation. In a past video, I've asked you the difference between inflation and deflation. I won't ask you again. Okay? If real income increases while nominal income remains the same, it can be inferred that if real income, I need you to pay attention. Pay attention to this. Let nothing distract you. If real income increases while nominal income remains the same, it can be inferred that A. General prices has fallen. B. Employment rate has risen. C. General prices has risen. D. Unemployment rate has decreased. If real income increases while nominal income remains the same, it can be inferred that the answer should be when real income increases while nominal income remains the same, it can be inferred that general prices has fallen. Right? The real income is the same, but the real income increases but nominal income remains the same. It means that general prices has fallen. So it means that even though you are still making the same amount, but because of the reduction in the cost of what you buy, you can now be able to have a greater purchasing power. Okay. Number 9. I hope you are still here with me. Upstream oil activities involves the dash. Upstream oil activities involves the dash. A. Marketing of refined product. B. Exploration of crude oil. C. Refining of crude oil. D. Management of pollution. Upstream, we have upstream and downstream when it comes to oil. If you have followed news in Nigeria, if you have followed the issue of fuel subsidy, this one, that one, concerning our N.H.S and all the rest, you always hear about upstream sector and downstream sector in the oil sector. Upstream oil activities involves the dash. A. Marketing of refined products. B. Exploration of crude oil. C. Refining of crude oil. D. Management of pollution. The answer is exploration of crude oil. The upstream sector are the one basically in charge of bringing it bringing the oil from when it's still crude, from deep in the soil or in the sea, before they can now start going to refine it to kerosene, petrol, diesel, and all the rest. I hope you are following. By the way, I want you to claim something in our channel. One of the reasons why I keep dropping videos for you every day is that our target in this channel is for you to score 300 and above, and I want you to claim it. You will not score less than 300 in this JAMB. You will not be among those that will start crying when the JAMB result is out. You will not score 120 or 130. No, it's not your portion. Your portion is to score 300 and above. Your portion is to write JAMB once and enter school. Right? You will not be among those that will become a regular customer. After you write this year, you will come back again and write next year. No, it's not your portion. You are entering school direct. If you claim it, let me know. Claim it in the comment section. The main function of NMPC is to dash. By the way, go over to the comment section and tell me the full meaning of NMPC. Tell me the full meaning of NMPC. The main function of NMPC is to dash. A. Develop the oil producing areas. B. Fix the prices of petroleum products. C. Ensure regular supply of products. D. Oversee the development of the oil sector. The main function of NMPC is to dash. A. Develop the oil producing areas. B. Fix the prices of petroleum products. C. Ensure regular supply of products. D. Oversee the development of the oil sector. The main function of NMPC actually is to ensure regular supply of products. To ensure regular supply of the product. That is why you see NMPC filling stations scattered around the country. Okay. Now, industrial development in Nigeria can be encouraged through dash. Industrial development in Nigeria can be encouraged through dash. A. Granting subsidies. B. The provision of efficient infrastructure. C. Direct government participation. D. Signing WTO treaty. Tell me in the comment section the full meaning of WTO. I've asked you for NMPC. Also add the full meaning of WTO to it. Industrial development in Nigeria can be encouraged through provision of efficient infrastructure. Those efficient infrastructure for communication, warehousing, infrastructure for security, and all the rest. Okay. A country embarks on deficit financing in order to dash. A country embarks on deficit financing in order to dash. A. By the way, what is deficit financing? A country embarks on deficit financing in order to A. Reduce aggregate demand. B. Curb inflation. C. Stimulate investment. D. Increase revenue. A country embarks on deficit financing. Tell me the meaning in the comment section. I need you to make your research. You know I will not be with you in the JAMB hall. So that's why when I say concept, I give it back to you to go and research, because you are the one that will be inside the hall. I need you to watch this, participate. Ask Google, use your textbook, read, study. Okay. A country embarks on deficit financing in order to dash. A. Reduce aggregate demand. B. curb inflation, C, stimulate investment, D, increase revenue. To embark on deficit financing, they do it to stimulate investment. Remember, at the end of this video, I will give you free JAMB syllabus and free JAMB past questions. The transfer of public shareholding in corporations to private enterprises is dash. The transfer of public shareholding in corporations to private enterprises is dash. A, incorporation. B, commercialization. C, privatization. D, concession. The transfer of public shareholding in corporations to private enterprise, is it incorporation, is it commercialization, is it privatization, or is it concession? The answer is privatization. You remember NEPA, EEDC or NEPA in Nigeria was a public company that was owned by the government, but they now privatized it, gave it to private individuals. Okay. A change from one industry to another by a worker is an example of dash. A change from one industry to another by a worker is an example of dash. A, a change from one industry, that is, let's say a person that was a teacher now changes to become an engineer, right? A change from one industry to another by a worker is an example of dash. A, horizontal mobility. B, professional advancement. C, vertical mobility. D, geographical mobility. You know, we have the issue of somebody change, maybe you were a teacher in Enugu and you now change to become a teacher in the UK. Like if you have read Lekki Headmaster, you see Beppo was working formerly in Nigeria and decided to go to the UK. So there is that kind of mobility. There is also horizontal mobility from one sector to another. There is a different kind of mobility from maybe you were a farmer and you now change to become a medical doctor. A change from one industry to another by a worker is an example of, is it horizontal mobility? The answer actually is horizontal mobility. A change from one industry to another, okay, is move horizontally to another place. Okay, are you still following? Okay, we continue. A commodity is described as inferior when dash. Pay attention, pay close attention. A commodity is described as inferior when the dash. A, when the income effect is negative. B, income effect is positive. C, substitution effect is negative. D, substitution effect is see the question. A commodity is described as inferior when A, income effect is negative. B, income effect is positive. C, income effect is positive. D, sorry, let me take it again. Income effect is negative. B, income effect is positive. C, substitution effect is positive. That is positive. Then D, substitution effect is negative. So a commodity is described as inferior when, is it income effect is negative or income effect is positive, or substitution effect is positive or substitution effect is negative? Tell me the answer in the comment section. In part 6, in the next video we'll be doing on economics, we will continue from where we stopped. To receive the free JAMB syllabus and free JAMB past question, just do 4 things. Number 1 is compulsory. Number 1 among the 4 is compulsory. Number 1 is to subscribe, to join this YouTube channel, Noble Tutorials. You'll find an option to join. Joining is a must, it's compulsory. So go ahead, stop dodging it, see it as an investment. Click on join and join. Number 2 is for you to like this video. Just move on, go ahead, click the like the video, just like this video. Then number 3, when you like this video, come back again and share this video. Share it here on YouTube, then share again, copy the link, share the link on WhatsApp groups, on Facebook groups, on Twitter handles, share it on Telegram channels, share it among your friends, your classroom WhatsApp group, share it across those platforms. Then finally, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Noble Tutorials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Noble Tutorials. Just click on subscribe. When you subscribe, come under the comment of this video and type I have subscribed. What did I say? Type I have subscribed. Remember to submit all the assignments I gave you. Then type I have subscribed. There's an important video I'm leaving for you on the screen. Tap on it now and watch.